And when I restart this this view thing, it comes up. You see, there's DMQ group 560 just popped up out of the blue, right? And it's got a receiver and sender state of 1, which is very, very good. And it's going to be tracking how many messages sent and stuff like that. So we're now talking. We're talking on DMQ now. And that means we can start, we can run these programs on different nodes now. For example, we're going to leave this system up intact as it is. We're running all 19 servers. But now the player, he's gonna be run over here, and then he's gonna then, use this system over here. So we're going to make our player to be remote on a completely different computer, and you could also, like I said, you could put anything anywhere in the network you wanted to. You could put the dealers on different nodes and all that stuff. Okay, all right. Now give me a minute. I'll actually run a test and show you exactly how that works. And by the way, when you do that on this node over here, you didn't have to bring the whole system up on this one over here. You only had to bring up. It's the same testing menu, so you only had to bring up this one here. That's it. This is one program. That's all you have to bring up. And after that, you're not going to believe how we find the host after that, okay? After that, we find the host by this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? We do it by our network. Where's the network? We do it by this. We use, believe it or not, we use the net BIOS. Remember the old net BIOS? And we go ahead and I can do it like this if I'm going from here to here. We'll double click this. There's going to be some folders here that we go ahead and we make public. We make these share drives, and we make these public. So and then over here, there's going to be some command procedures, like for example under here, to go ahead and launch player programs on the remote nodes. Okay, I'm going to show you how that all works. It works great. It works beautiful. It also lets you distribute the processing across several nodes. You can really get a good test going. You're not going to exceed your CPU limits this way. You're not going to exceed the network either. So you have to really bury the network. You'd have to really get a lot of stuff going to bury. I've never buried a network yet, but I have exceeded CPUs. But by doing it this way, you can distribute the load across several. I've done this test across like 12 CPUs at the same time, believe it or not. It works great like that. It really does. All right. So I'll show you how that works in just a minute.